Alright, so welcome to flyer design using Canva. Now I want to tell all this thing that if you really want to make a graphic design and you are just starting off, the easy way you can be professional is modeling successful people on your feed. Now as me, I want to design a flyer for maybe when we talk about when I want to design flyer, maybe like this flyer. I want to design this flyer very cocky, very cool, very mature. Now let's just for design this flyer. Now I got all these sample of this flyer using one of the two methods I use to get inspirations on graphic design, because I also all my flyer that you see I designed it by myself. So I use two inspiration. You should use Google inspiration, we use Pinterest inspiration. So I'm going to first teach us these two aspects, then we go to Canva to replicate this thing. Okay, and I'm going to show you another aspect that once you see that thing, then you just go to Canva and type the keyword and it will bring mostly likely design to you that you can easily replicate under 10 minutes and you are done with your design. Okay, so this is a architect design that we are just talking about. Now let's go to Pinterest right now. This is Pinterest. Welcome to Pinterest. Now I want to steal a design. Forget it, I want to steal it. Now that's what we call hacking. So nobody that is successful that doesn't model a successful person. So you model a successful person, then you are true, you get the point. Okay, there's no anything there, just model. So you don't need to copy word for word, you can just model. Okay, and I'm going to show us another bonus that you can use to paraphrase a word. If you don't have any word on your head, don't worry, I'm going to show you. In this class I want to show you every aspect that you need to be successful. All right, now when you want to design a POS design, just type POS flyer. So I will send the link of Pinterest to you in this group. Okay, now these are different flyer that you can use. No need to do it yourself. Now we look at this POS design, we can go and replicate this. That's it. So click on the POS, click on the design. Now look at design. Is this design not cool? Very cool. You don't need graphic design to be paying 5,000 naira before you can get the design again. And if you're a graphic designer, you can just do this one, then collect your money. That's just it. All right. If you go down now, you will see different types of design that is related to POS. Okay, I think this are not related to POS. Okay, if you don't see what you like here, you can also go to Google. Just search POS flyer. Just search POS flyer, and it will bring the design out. Now Pinterest, there is nothing you search on Pinterest once it's convenient about flyer that you not see. Look at all this flyer. Just save it, create a folder, then load your work there. Then when you just need inspiration, just check all your flyer, just check it one after the other. Once you check it, you get inspiration, then you model it. You model it out. So that's how to model it out. Okay, if you look at this person now, 15 people is following, so it doesn't have follower very well. I think most of the time I used to download from those people that have larger follower, and if I just like the design, I'll just download it. So the one we are going to use now is, let's model this one. I think this one is more mature than that one. So let's model this one, which we are going to do on Canva. Everything we are going to replicate it on Canva. All right, let's go. We are going to do it from scratch. Okay, so this is Canva. What you have to do is click on this. Okay, then we just want to customize the size of what we want to do. Now if you are looking at that POS, commonly we used to have it in maybe in 9:16 or 1:1, so commonly like that. So let me just use 9:16. I think that one is 9:16. So dimension pixel. Let's say if it's not 9, this one is pixel. I think 9 should be around inch. That should be inch. Let's see if it's not. So that's it, inch. So in pixel it should be 720 by 1280. So instead of 1280 by 720, so you turn it around 720 by 1280. So you get. I'm going to send a video of size by size design to you so that you can understand. Okay. So looking at the template that Canva is going to show you here, you can see that we are on the way. Now I just want the template to load. Okay, you can see how the template is. You can see it's just like a resume template. Okay, but we are not going to use any template whatsoever. So this is it. Now if you look at this art design, you can see that it's the same thing. Then they just put it on the mockup, which we are going to do the mockup again on Canva. Alright, so before of us, our POS is available. POS is available. POS available. Alright, that is test. So go to your test here. Then you click on add headline. Now this text is awesome. Canva is just awesome. Now we have different type of text. Maybe you lack inspiration, you just want inspiration. You can use this text, different types of text that you can use to get your inspiration out. You can use it. They are just text that you can use. So it saves you time and stress. Okay, save you time and stress. I'm just going to use direct text now. Maybe I want to use this 1200 and something text. I'll just click it. Once you click it out, let's wait a little. Alright, good. So you can see now I can model text. Maybe I don't need this one in the text. What you just do is what to click on this, then delete it. Delete element. Don't. Okay, you can see that. Don't delete group. So they are just grouped together. So delete elements. So I think I deleted the one I needed. So I want to click on this again. Okay. So let me come. So you just need to make sure you click on the one you want to delete. Then you delete the elements. So it's no longer a group again now. So let me save. So I'll say POS capital letter POS available. Now just stretch this, and if it is like this, then what you just need to stretch is this space. So if you want to enlarge it, you stretch this space. So just stretch like this. Now good. Then you use this one like nudge, take it here. Good. So make sure that your design, you follow the pattern of the design logic I sent to the group. You see the design of the PDF that I sent to the group. You have white space. Okay, white space at the top, because of if you want to print it, and it's even like it's good to have white space like that. Now POS available. Good. Is our text is our stuff the same thing? So although our font is not the same thing, font have the same font, we can have it, but let's leave this font. I think it's okay to me. So we are going to use shape. So go to elements, just click on the let's use a shape. Okay, let's use something like circle shape, because you use something like circle shape. So we have different types of shape here. Let's see this one. Okay, good. So you can just have something like this. Okay, so you just use square, not circle. Square. So square shape. So a square shape like this. Click on it. You're good to go. So some shape in Canva will not be smaller than this. So what you just have to do is to select another one. Then our color that we're following there is blue. You can see the color is blue, red, yellow, white, green. So if you want to get the color palette directly, you can just upload the picture here. If I upload the picture here, Canva will do the color automatically. It will generate the color automatically. So that is it. So we are going to make this one blue. Or if you don't upload it, you can just type the color blue, deep blue. Good. Then if that one is deep blue, then this one will be white. Good. So if you model successful people, you don't need to spend much time, you don't need to waste time. Okay, so POS available. Okay, go. We can see send and transfer money. So I just copy this one. I don't need to waste my time. So because we're working under 10 minutes, we should be able to do something very, very cool. So the text is also blue if you look at it very well. So let's change the font to another one. That font is somehow. Let's use this one, leggings pattern. We have different types of font, and you can upload your own fonts on your own. Alright, so we have blue. Canva will have saved it good. You can see that this is exactly the font I use. Okay, so you can say send and transfer. Send. Okay, and transfer. Let me see it. Send and transfer money. Send and transfer money. Send and transfer money. Now if you look at it very well, it used capital letter. So don't forget, we are just modeling it. And in this video, we are going to use format. So the reason why I'm doing this from is not that the template is not on Canva, but I'm doing it from scratch so that we can understand Canva. Now we see edit, we see delete, we see duplicate, we see fonts. To get fonts, fonts means what? So how you want the text to be. Okay, then we have font size. It will enlarge the font size, to enlarge it. Company Kotobi. So we have color. We also have format. This format is the one that we are going to use to get. Maybe we want it to be bold. We want it to be entirely. We want it to underline. Okay, when you click on the underline, you can see it. Alright. So maybe I want it to have capital. You can see I've changed it to capital letter. If I want it to small. Though some fonts will not allow you to change it to small letter. It is just capital letter alone. But this font now, that's capital letter. You can see that this bold is fade because the font is already in bold. Then entirely is fade too because the font doesn't allow entirely. Some fonts are like that, and it's generally even in Photoshop. So then we have the alignment, how you want it to be aligned. Maybe you want it to be like this, you can see be like this, but we want it to be in this format. Then if you are looking for points, maybe let's see like this, you can see that point. Maybe you want to list 18 instead of you putting point at the back. No, you can also put number there. So that's how cool Canva it is. So we are using the bold. So I'll be explaining the this thing one after the other. Okay, good. So you can also see the grid that Canva is using to set the grid. Okay, so this design is not totally aligned as I want it, but I will arrange it as we get the points. Okay, so he has someone collecting bag of money over there. I'm going to do it here too. So send and transfer. So I will prefer, because I like my design to be a line. So if you see this line, that's the line I'm going to follow. Actually, I should have followed it at the top here, but let's leave that open. But that's the line I'm going to follow. So I'm going to drag this one to the line. Then take a plus. When you choose that plus, maybe you want to send the plus back, you just need to drag this one back. Don't drag it in back like this, just go back, and it's very, very annoying. Okay, double click on this one to give a full stuff. Then you are going to say collecting back of money. So just a related keyword. I can use bag of money, probably it might bring it out. So you just say collecting bag of money. I'm going to show you another trick here that you can also use to get more. Most of the time you can set as photo and graphics. Then for graphics, okay, you can see something related here, so you can click on this, double click on it, hold click on it, then you will click on see more. When you click on see more, you see more photo that are related to it, more photo that are related to it. So you can see photo related to it. You know, you are getting this one now. You click on it again, you can also see more. So you see photo related to it. So let's just use this. Let's find one that is very related and use it. Cool. Alright, so now what I now search later now is to search to add with bag of money. Good. So we can see something related here. That's it. We can use that one or click on see more. Then using see more, you see you can see it. Very cool. But we are just going to use this one directly. That's all. Okay, let's use that one to save our time, because I don't want this to be too long. Okay, if you won't bring this one, you can use this one. Well, I'm going to use this one. This one is more okay than that one, so you can do it like this. So make sure you obey the rules of what. So send and transfer money. So we want to bring POS. Just type POS. You can put machine and just type POS. It will bring it. So you go through all the POS that you want to use. This is POS under photo. So you go to anyone you want to use. Without wasting much of our time, let me just use anyone. Let's use this one. So you see how cool Canva it is. Now this one is not a background. Very cool. And if it's a background, you know how I remove background. So you just remove it like that. So put it here. POS transfer. That's great. Alright, we are getting it. So if you go and look at the modeling again, okay, you can see the POS that I use, the POS that we use is a little bit different. So that doesn't mean anything. So debit and credit, withdraw, airtime and data bundle. So what just to come in like this. Let's click on shape. I'm going to leave. So double click on this one. Shape. Sometimes you will see some element in Canva. Luckily, I will tell you how to save it. Save shackle. Some elements, because you don't know their keyword, you might miss it out. Now maybe you now see, okay, let's say I want shape. Alright, so we'll continue the work by bringing in shape. So now I'm going to show you how I bring this basic line and shape using Canva. Using the elements right now. We are already on Canva. Now you see that there's nothing here at this place. So what you have to do is leave it like this. Let's load. You now come to line and shape. Look at line and shape. These are basic things. You might not know how to search it. Just click on line and shape, so that you have a shape that you can adjust the crop and everything. So we are just going to use rectangle here, whether rectangle or box, I don't know. So adjust it. You can see that it's easy to adjust. Then adjust this one. Let's bring it here. So I'm going to still adjust it more here. Okay. So that it contain our word, it shouldn't be more than this. Okay. So I think it's okay now. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I think it's good now here. So the next thing that we want this place to be curved, and Canva doesn't give us the curved one, but the one it gives us, we can adjust the crop. Okay, what you have to do is to come here, manipulate something. Whereby use this shape. Where's this guy? Okay, use this shape. This shape like like this, you use it. I just adjust this one to, I think it should be around 80 degrees like that. So I adjust it here. So straight here. Okay, it's not still enough. Adjust it again. It's become enough. Okay, still remain small. Just do it. Just a little bit. I think it's balanced now. Great. Now the next thing is to get your picture here. If you look at that, what we are replicating now, it has a picture there. So we are going to use a shape. We should have used frame, but probably the frame that I want to use and put the picture in there, which is the most easiest time, is maybe want to, because if you look at the picture that is here, it's a graphics picture. So it's not except this one that has Ether, MTN, or all those ones. That is not a graphics picture. Now, if you look at that one, it's a graphics picture that has no background. If you search it on Canva, so what we have to do is to bring in a shape and just put the picture on that shape. So I'm going to show us the shape that we're going to use. It's very, very okay. So now, alright, we are using this shape, a circle that has a stroke right now. So yes. So now you can see how cool Canva it is. It has taken the picture, the color automatically, and it's following color palette. But now we just need the blue. We need the blue. All these things need to be. Yeah, it's just to make small balance. You can just go to the notch here, then put it down. Put it up a little bit. Accurate. Now this green, I'm going to change it to white. Great. Cool. Now we are good to go. Now we are going to bring our graphics here. Just type withdrawal. So withdrawal giving me this, since you are replicating, so it's debit and withdraw. I think this is more illustrative, more on that one. So put it in. Adjust it. Enter the place. And we make sure that it's a little bit large. So you can use this tools, notch, bring it down. Notch. I think it's okay. Let me see it. It's okay. Good. So what we have to do next is just let's write on it before we duplicate it. Our text. Instead of bringing our text again, you can just copy that one. Let me copy this one. Just duplicate it. So once it's duplicated, you change it to white, the color to white. At this place of color that put A at the top, A signifies font. Okay, stretch it here just like a turtle. Then you write, click the text, write, let me copy, select all, debit, capital debit, and withdraw. No, debit and credit, sorry. Debit and credit. Okay, so debit and credit, money, maybe money should be there. Alright, let me see. Debit and credit, just debit and credit. So you can just, since you are repeating it. Though if assuming I want to do this work, I will apply more English to adjust it. I will use debit and credit, but another English at the front, because I don't think just debit and credit go squarely. Okay, but for the purpose of this class, just to make us to be familiar with Canva, and we should be very creative, because there is a template that is similar with that one, even more professional than that one, that we are still going to use in the next video that you are going to see. Now we want to duplicate now. Okay, you select multiple. Now zoom it. Another effect of another great thing was Canva. You can zoom. Okay, you can see the way I'm selecting it. Alright, select it again. Okay, let's try, maybe you can see this one to select. Zoom it very well. Select this. Yeah, we are good to go. You see it to select. Okay, it's me, the head of this one. Okay, just click on here. You have selected it. So what you have to do is copy, or you should make it a group. No, let's copy. I've copied, and I'll just come here. What I want to do is let's make it a group. So after making it a group, let's copy so that we will be able to zoom to select each part and move it. So hold it down again, then paste. Great. Adjust it. Okay, I think it's just little bit of adjustment. Okay, now you can see that I can easily work on the text even though it's group. That's great, and I can move it together. Now just type withdraw. Good. Now don't worry, we are still going to change some color here. You can do that. Very cool. Delete image, delete elements. So I delete that element. You can see cool, great. Now I bring in withdraw. Yeah, good. So those should have been in thousand, I mean naira, instead of in dollar, because we are dealing with what? We are dealing with naira. So it's better to use naira here at this place, so you can easily start. Let me see. I don't want it to be too long, so that's why I was very fast. Okay. So, and if you feel that it's long, you can fast it. Let's say naira, giving naira. Okay, canva will complete is just a keyword giving naira. So any picture or any graphics that has naira, so you can see you don't have naira, so it will show it. So what should we use now? Okay, that's great. Instead of that one, let's just use this one. Withdraw. Let's use this 500 naira pay. Okay. Now this one has a background here. Is it a video? Oh, imagine. Sorry for that. It's a video. So I'm going to click on follow. Let me use graphics first. You can see because we are following graphics pattern. Let me see. If I can't see, then follow photo. Let's follow photo. That will save no time. Follow. Yeah, great. So you can see some photos that are cool here. Yeah, good. Let's use this one. So quickly, I'm going to teach us the shape. Now look at this one. Now we needed to input it like on a frame. So I'm going to use a frame. Just cancel this one. Then you see a frame just like. Okay, look at the frame here at this place. Then click on frame. Then we're going to select circle. Select circle frame. Adjust it. Before you adjust it, enlarge it. Then bring this on. Okay, great. Then adjust. If this money is not enough for you, you can double click it. Then adjust the stuff like this, which I like it like this. Then just click down. Okay. Reduce to contain the white background here. Easily you can do that if you are so stressful with it by zooming. I think I love zooming. Yeah, because it will balance your work very well. You don't need to waste much time. Then you can also start to merge. So that's how you break it very big. Okay, I think it's cool like this. So that is it. Now we're building a flyer by replicating. Now withdrawal. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Is airtime and data bundle. Okay, so this one now we're going to duplicate it again. Let's just paste that one that we've already copied. Paste. Good. So we are going to change the color. Once we design it finish, we are going to work on the color. So we said draw, okay, we draw airtime, let's say airtime, PB, that's what you got. Airtime and data bundle, sorry, I think PB is different, so we're going to say airtime and data bundle. Let's edit it and data bundle. Great. So this one, let's ungroup it. Click on ungroup, then so that we can adjust this one. Reduce it. Yes, great. So we can still adjust it. Let's use fonts to adjust it. No. Let's just need font size. Okay, to adjust it. Let's give it 30. 30. Great. So 30 is great. So you have to look at the straight line of this thing. That's also another plus for your design. Okay, I think it's straight like that. Then this one is okay like this. So I'm just going to delete these elements, then bring in airtime, or you search network. Let me say Nigeria network. Alright, so now I'm not seeing the network, and I think it's not having photo from Nigerian network, and maybe me, I didn't know the keyword. Okay, let me say network provider. Let me do that one. Okay, what we can do is to go to Google, then type in. Okay, let me use another thing. So you just go to Google, then you type in network. Let me see. It's low airtime logo. Search. Great. What click it, download. Then let's go back to Canva. Just upload it to your Canva. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go to Canva. Now go to upload media, then take you here. You click on device, then take you to you click on download, take it to your file, recent, then boom, you click on the file. So let's click on it, take it in. Great. So we are just going to duplicate this one, then you are going to delete the elements, the image. So then you are going to bring this one inside of it. This one will be at the top, the front. Yes. Then put inside this one. You need to make this one bigger. Make it big. I'll make this one small. Let me make this one small, so I will not be wasting our time. Make this one small. Inside. Okay. I think it's not doing because of distance. Alright, great. So I'm going to move it here. Nice one. Alright, so great. So we want to adjust all these things. I think they are too big. So let's see what we can do. Select. I think this one is. So I'm just going to select it. Everything. So I will select. Now everything's selected. So you can make it small. You can see. Very cool. You can see that line. Very cool. So you can group it. Cool. So you can see it now. Very okay. So you can just go to we're still going to change the color actually. So you can just work on the color. Let's look at the color. Use red, white on that one. This one, red, white. So just use red. Very fast. Red. Nice one. Red. Okay. So that is it. Then this one too. I think it shows another color. If you have not closed the file, choose orange. Orange. Choose orange. Orange. Great. So I think it's white. The text are white. Then we now have P. No. Should now have P B. Now P B. Let me use this aspect to even bring in the logo. So you can just go to logo. There's some aspects in Canva that you need to exploit. It's only deal with logo. Okay, if I go to the logo here now, I think I brought all this aspect out. Might not fully get it. Okay, like more for more. Okay, I think when we talk about brand fetch, yeah, that should be it. Okay, that's when we talk about brand fetch. Okay, yeah, that's it. So you can just get any brand here. Start time. So I think start time. Go TV. You can get it here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Go TV. Great. We didn't see a real match of the Go TV. Alright, so I'm not seeing the Go TV picture, and probably maybe the word is so local, or I don't know. So what you just have to do, go to Google, download it as we did that time. I've just used a shape to represent the Go TV here. Let's use this TV, Apple TV here. Let's just represent it. Now good. Cool. So I'll use this Apple to represent all the TV he mentioned there. Let's see. You have 3 TV he mentioned. Or it is this B. Okay. So we said PBs. Then that one was listed there. PB. So let me duplicate this. Duplicate this one. PB. So I'm going to use PB. So PBs. Now if you look at the PBs, it has what? It has a water. The PB, you can see how close it is to downward, and it has a shape and the bend. So you're just going to bring the shape just like that. So this one, select it, select this, select the three and just move it, select multiple, so then move it in. So that's great. Then this baby, you can just get an element from here, duplicate it. Oh. So let me ungroup this. So just get MC. I want to delete this one. Delete one. Delete this. Now this one, yeah. Okay. This one, let me duplicate it. Take it to this face. Then I'm going to flip it. Okay, since we don't see flip, I'm just going to rotate it like this. Yeah, that's great. Then pick select multiple group it. Select multiple, group. So we're going to adjust. It's not adjusting to what we need, so let's use another system to delete the group. Just let's go to effect. I don't want to go to that place before. Go to effect, go to style, go to shape, background, go here, go to color, and selecting this nice one. So we don't even need much. I think we are getting what we need. Yes, great. That's it. So that one, we're just going to delete it. Yes. Likewise there. Okay, so it is at this side to go. So like that, we've gotten our B. Now we need our shape now here, then put. Alright, so I'll bring the this irregular shape or random shape. So what just how do I bring it out? So you just type random shape, go to elements, type random shape. So once you type in random shape, it gives you some many random shape that you can use. So I now use this one that I did the first one in my search here. So let me delete this one. So let me delete this one. Okay, delete this one. Make sure you enlarge it very well. Enlarge it. Just come here. Now you get the point. Just make this a little bit different. Then you rotate it a little bit. You get what you want to get. So that's it. Now we're going to make it blue. That's all. Now if you look at this paving, now it should be arranged here. Let's send this back to back so that we will be able to click down, position, send back. So when we want to click, we'll be able to click this one. So this one, and let's assume is the this guy. Okay, then this one here, putting it the Go TV here. Go TV here. So the Go TV can still go something like this here, or this one can still go here. Okay, so that is it. So the next thing is that we are going to put in our contact details. Make it white. So don't change all, just leave that one 18. Like that, you can delete and just say you can say venue or just say contact us now, and contact details or contact us now. So let's fill it in. We have contact us now. Duplicate again, so you can just put address here, and then say and just say address, then so let me say so Nigeria Ado-Ekiti. What am I right now? So you can just write any of your address. Maybe I say, okay, right now I'm in Ado-Ekiti, okay, Nigeria. Okay, because I've left school now. And it's good. So the next thing is what to duplicate it. Write your phone number. Okay, my phone number. So it's 167. Well, you have my number, so you'll be able to make it up. My number is very, very easy. Okay, that it is. So you just need to do some little alignment to this. You can put it there. So I don't want it to get too much time. Put it. Then put this on here. Just a little bit. Great. Just to adjust this. I think it's great on this. Yes. So then put this on. Okay. So I just want to select and balance it. Okay, good. So you can just go to Nigeria. Next one. So that is it. You can see how simple it is. Now what you just need to do now is to now give it what we call onion. So when you do your design things like this, you give it onion. Okay, so assuming we have put this thing here, it will look more beautiful. Okay, now let's give it an onion, like a pattern, like what should be here, what should be here, what should be here. So that one we are just going to give it searching, what is called, just by searching shape. You can just put all these things. It's just to make your work look beautiful. So just a short just adjust it. So adjust it. That's it. So the next thing is you can also put some dots here, just to make the work look good. Let me see, duplicate this. duplicate it. You can just put it in. Load the transparency. And you can just use white for that one. Okay. Then you're just going to search white background. White background. Alright, so I'll bring in the white background. I love this white background more than just that one. So it's not totally white. So in a way, then go to your position, bring it back. Great. So I love this one more than the other one. So I think we are good. So the next thing now, for you to give it a mock-up, you need to download it. So download it. Download. Then just one is one what's it called? Is one page. So that's why it's showing one like that. So just download it. Now bring in the image now. Once you download it, you bring the image. So you are now going to click on effects. So if you want to put it as mock-up, but if you want to print it, this one is good for printing. You don't need any mock-up. But now you want to put it on mock-up. Maybe you design a design, you want to put it on mock-up. Go to effect, mock-up. You still have a lot of mock-up on Canva. So just look at the ones suitable for your work. And if you don't see, you can still look at more. Yeah, I think we have more mock-up fixture in Canva. I'm just going to choose one suitable for this one. Okay, nice. So I'm going to choose one that I like. I like this one. I like this one. So let's first choose this and just use it for example. Let's choose this one. So this one will change to the appropriate size of what is called the size of this. Now you can see it's changing to the size of this. So what you just have to do before making it as mock-up is to use the size that's suitable for you. See this size. Okay, good. We can use this size. Great. So you can see, but this picture is great. Is larger than that. Is larger than what the mock-up can take. I think the mock-up take 1:1. So what we can do before that is to adjust this picture to 1:1. Is adjust the size to 1:1 particularly. So we can easily do it on this Canva too. So just adjust the shot. You just resize, then it comes to 1:1. Then you input it on this mock-up. So that is it for this replications of mock-up. We're going to still go to more tutorials so that we can get Canva more.